So the world observes Sexual Assault Awareness Month this April, and we're all sporting denim for a reason. Guyana actually passed its Revolutionary Sex Offences Act in April of 2010, unanimously in the National Assembly. So we're very proud of that. It's a piece of legislation that was best and remains one of the best in the region, and by the region I mean Latin American and Caribbean region. And it's very, very modern, has all the safeguards that ought to be necessary. There's still a couple of things we need to do under the Act, but that's coming. Today I want to address two things. One, the myth that what you wear, that's the whole denim day, what you wear could invite, or how you are, how you behave, could invite sexual assault onto yourself. I could take all this off, strip myself naked, my bra strap could be showing. I could be in the shortest skirt. I could be in the most transparent dress where you see straight through my body, and I'm still not asking for it. It is my body, and I must be able to say who can touch me, when, where, how. And that is true for every single girl, every single woman, and every single man. And so I want to really remove from your minds the myth that people are asking for it based on what they wear. They are not. Any kind of violent and abusive act happens because of a gender imbalance in power, a power imbalance in genders. So we have men who believe that, and all the research and science and studies on this have shown that it's not what people wear that inspire men to do harm to women. It's men who believe they have power and can have power over women, and that manifests itself in all kinds of violent acts. So that's the first thing I want to address. And the second thing is statutory rape. Statutory rape is a fancy word for children under 16 do not have the ability in Guyana, in our laws, to consent to any sexual act. And that's not because we just pulled that out of thin air. After studies, after knowing our kids, after looking at what they know, don't know, after looking at what kind of country we want, we said that children under 16 do not have the capacity to consent to any sexual act. So you see these 20-something-year-olds and 30-something-year-olds that have sexual relations with children under 16, you are committing the offense of rape and liable to jail term unless you are within a certain age gap of those children, like a 2 to 3 year age gap. So I'm saying to you that if you're a male over the age of 18, 19, you're not supposed to be even looking at somebody under 16 years old, or else you're looking at some serious jail time. And there's no excuse. You can't say you didn't know how old she was. You can't say she looked older. You can't say she took off all her clothes and sat on you. There's no excuse. It's a statutory offense, and you would be committing rape. So I tell all the men out there who are looking at girls who are younger than them, who are under 16 years old, stop it or you could end up in jail. And I say to all the girls, you also have choices to make. You are the owners of your body and your mind. And at this time, while you might be curious about many things, be curious about learning yourself, about learning your style, about looking at your fashion, about looking at your schoolwork, about making friends and developing relations and looking at how you can contribute to this world in different spheres, whatever you're good at. Boys will come, boys will go. There's time for that. This is not the time for it if you're under 16 years old. So today, as we observe Guyana's celebration of 16 years of having revolutionary sex offenses laws, we stand with the rest of the world, and particularly the victims of sexual assault and sexual violence across the world, which has been numbered on average 1 in 3 women as victims. We stand with you in an environment where we commit to trying to do all we can to stop this for every girl and every woman across the world.